Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and this is a New Year's Day drive we made through Kato Paphos and a bit of central Paphos yesterday. And you'll see we're starting at SODAP Beach and driving down to Paphos, Seafront and Harbour Area. Then we're going to come back on ourselves along the Bar Street and then come back again to Fabrica Hill and Kings Avenue Mall area. And then we're going to go up the B7 all the way through Kennedy Swuare and finish at Paps Roundabout. So yes, I filmed this on New Year's Day, and it was surprisingly busy along the seafront. It was around lunchtime I was making this film. We'd just been to Aphrodite's Rock and we're coming back. I did a 360 film of the route from Paphos Airport to here, which you'll see tomorrow as well, so look out for that. Right, you've got the big tower and the Amarvi on your left. So the big tower was on the right and the Amarvi on the left, and you got the old Allo Theatre on the right, and you've got Alexander the Great Hotel coming up on the left soon. But yes, hope you all had a good Christmas and a nice New Year. Things will be getting back to normal slowly now. There's the Alexander the Great horse, Alexander on top of it, and there's some nice restaurants on the right coming up, and some interesting little shops. Also a fair amount of apartment building going on. And you've now got the Elmira on the left, and we're on Poseidonos Avenue. I'm going to make a bit better effort to pronounce things properly this year. There's more restaurants on the right that are very nice there. Hopefully in January they'll finish all this off up here, because it's been hanging around for a while now waiting to be finished. And you've got the Annabelle Hotel on the left now. And if you saw yesterday's film about Paphos in the recent past, you can compare this road to now to what it looked like then. So here comes the seafront, and you'll see there's quite a lot of people around. Lots of the locals came out for a walk, I'd imagine. Blow away the cobwebs. And we'll be coming around, turning left here. There's a new M Boutique Hotel on the right. At some point, presumably in January, the Pap Antonio supermarket here will be rebranded to Sklavenitis. It'll be interesting to see how much the content changes, or stock rather. Hopefully the prices won't change or go down, that'd be nice. Sorry to that man, I didn't see him before I realised he was trying to cross at the crossing. Now we're coming down to the seafront and harbour area. It was a lovely day yesterday, has to be said, considering how poor the weather over Christmas had been. I mean, the last time I was down here, I was between storms and I was doing some dusk shooting. It looked a bit different then. Yeah, and the artisan market will have been closed today on the harbour, but it's will have been closed yesterday, i.e. the 1st, but it will be open now. So if you've got some spending money from Christmas presents, you know where to go to get something decent and nice for yourself. And we're just going to go on a loop to get another view of the seafront. There you go. That's the view that most people will, when you say the seafront, most people will think of. The storms, while they occur in January and February, don't really hang around for most of the year. You do occasionally get a summer storm, but it's a very much a rarity. And when it does happen, you'll be amazed how quickly everywhere dries out. And have a look at the Christmas tree. I have to say, it's getting a bit of a slog now, getting through the last of the Stilton. Pickled onions are long gone. I think one jar was enough though. Right, instead of going right again to get to Bar Street, we're going to go up here and turn via St Paul's Pillar area. Just because I like to have a bit of variety, and I hate retreading my route on a film. Unless I have to. But that's where you'd go, turn right there if you're on foot and wanting to get to St Paul's Pillar. But as we're driving, and we don't like driving up the wrong way, up a one-way street, we're going to turn right here. So I wonder if you've made any New Year's resolutions and whether they're still ongoing. I did see quite a few joggers out and people on freshly purchased cycles, so good luck. May your exercising dreams be fulfilled. I'd be out myself doing something or other, but I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. My throat's very sore as well. So if I sound a bit croaky, that's my excuse. You can see some of the renovations work going on at the Sofiana here. There's also a little barbecue going somewhere around here. It surprised me. Yeah, there's Souvla. We might see it in this film, I'm not sure. I think it was just to the right of the camera. So anyway, we're on Bar Street now. The bars haven't really started. I mean, you have a Baywatch bar on the left just there, and then from there on inwards is where the main drag of Bar Street is. I'm not sure why this guy in front of us was driving like it was the first time in a car. Mind you, I did notice a lot of drivers strictly obeying the speed limit when I was on this drive, which would tend to suggest that they're driving home from a New Year's Eve party and wanted to make absolutely sure they didn't get pulled over, because even though they may have slept it off, it could still be in their system, so to speak. Anyway, here's Notorious. We just went past Flair's Bar, which is definitely open all year round. Notorious hasn't been open for a year or two now. And now we're into the less salubrious area. These bars just up here. Apart from the kiosk, and there's a restaurant soon, they're all closed. There's a new restaurant on the left though. Just there. And now we're coming back to the better kept area. Like this King Bowl, they've had a nice renovation. There's T&J's Fish and Chips. And looping back round, you got Limnaria Gardens area is on the right. Someone was asking if I could do a film in the actual gardens themselves. The trouble with that is that it's a gated area, and I could get into, because sometimes people don't like, especially officials, don't like cameras going around unless they know about it in advance. So it could just be a question of me actually asking someone, I suppose. But I'll look into that into the new year. Anyway, if you like our films, please do subscribe to our channel and share them far and wide. The more you share them, the more people see them, and the more it benefits us. And the more it benefits us, the more films we will make in future. Simple as that. And if you want to help us out financially, go to our Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/PaphosLife and bung us a few coffees. They are gratefully received, I can assure you. And if you want to get something back in return, then go to our Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/PaphosLife, and you can buy a number of paintings, well, not paintings, framed photos, calendars, mugs, phone covers, you name it, t-shirts of Paphos and the surrounding areas using pictures we've taken over the years. And if you're on Facebook, follow us on the Paphos Live Facebook page. We've now got over 75,000 followers. And join our Paphos Chat Facebook group and the Cyprus Chat Facebook group, and come and say hello to us, because we like people saying hello. And we're just coming up to Fabrica Hill now. And if you visit Paphos, especially if you're on a budget, then Fabrica Hill is definitely a place to go. Have a wander around there. It's all free. There are archaeological sites in progress, etc. Don't climb over any fences, but just have a look around. It's a lovely place. And you can also go on the walkway and get a lovely view of Kings Avenue Mall. The walkway is just on the left. You'll see a little bit of it there. And there's the mall, and we're going to go on the roundabout. Not sure how long the Christmas decorations will be up for now. Sometimes they go pretty quickly, but other times they can like hang around until February. And the next big event on the Cypriot calendar is January the 6th, which is Epiphany. And a quick Google gives me the description that Epiphany in Cyprus, observed on January the 6th, stands as one of the oldest Christian celebrations, also known as the 12th day of Christmas or Three Kings Day. It's significant because it represents the baptism of Jesus by John the Baptist and the visitation from the three wise men. Now, I don't know about you, but when I grew up as a kid, I'd always assumed that the three wise men turned up on, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day morning. But turned out it was 12 days later. And it's a big deal in Cyprus, bank holiday, and there are lots of processions, and they throw a cross into the water and lots of young men jump in and get it, is how it's reported. Anyway, we're going through, it's mainly retail area, this with residential flats as well, but there are quite a few good shops and the occasional more takeaways and restaurants. And there's a new petrol station on the left just here. Apparently that's one that moved down from, that was next to the Kennedy Swuare park where they're now building the new museum. And the Muse restaurant is on top of the cliff on the right there. And there's the Green Air building for solar panels, etc. We do more than that. And we're going to be turning right here. I usually turn left just because the traffic's quite bad between here and Kennedy Swuare. But as it was New Year's Day and everyone seemed to be down at the seafront, I took the gamble and went right here. So now you get to look at Iris Maliotou Park on the right. That's lovely now. We did some great renovation work on there over the last few years. And we're coming up to Kennedy Swuare. Now all the decorations will be up here still. No, it won't look particularly special because it's in the middle of the day. And you can see the hoardings on the other side of the road up ahead. That's where the new museum is being built. They're basically renovating the old police station. And they have to keep the facade because it's a protected building. And there's Kennedy Swuare on the left. And in that film I did yesterday, I think it was, on showing footage from the recent past, I'd forgotten when I looked at the footage how bad this road used to be in terms of the roundabout where we finished this film. There used to be traffic lights and it was a real pain. But I mean, I know lots of people criticise any new improvements, etc. people do, but the upgrade to this road really made a positive difference. Too many people just like moaning, I think. Anyway, the Paps supermarket up here, that will soon be rebranded, no doubt. And I'll just say once again, I won't say Happy New Year because it's probably a bit cliche by now. But take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. And we will see you in the next film. Okay? Cheers.